Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammi, and on this channel I like to share how I lost over 200 pounds with diet alone and how I'm now finding my way through maintaining the weight loss. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. My top 3 tips. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I am so excited that you stopped to check in on me on my week 4 of my fall keto weight loss cut. It has been a crazy week, and as I sit here, I have not actually started editing the week 3 video yet, and I kind of knew that was going to happen. I am just extremely busy human, and the only time I have to edit videos is very early in the morning from about 6:30 to 7:30. My computer is really slow for some reason, and I can't afford to replace anything on it right now, and so it is taking me like a week to edit one video, and I have like at least 2 a week that I need to get done for this channel, one for this channel and one for my other channel, and so far I have not accomplished either of those goals this past week, so it's kind of stressing me out. But I'm gonna go ahead and film this anyway in hopes that somehow I will be able to pull this off. I am excited to share about what I'm doing, and I'm happy about how things are going. It's just I am extremely busy, which is like an understatement. It's an exciting time in my life. While all of my friends my age are going into complaining about being empty nesters, I am still very busy. Homeschooling 2 of my children. I have 5 of them who are currently in school still. I have a senior in high school, a sophomore in high school, an 8th grader, and then a 5th and a 2nd grader that I am homeschooling. The other 3 are in public school. And then I have 4 adult children that I'm also navigating the world of parenting adult children, getting grandbabies, and all of that, all at the same time, which is frankly a lot. I have a lot of fun, and I don't know what I'll do with myself when I finally am an empty nester, but that is far distant in the future since, like I said, my baby is 7. Yeah, I had him when I was 41. It is what it is. I am currently 48, turning 49 in November, and going through perimenopause. I talked a little bit about that, I think, a couple weeks ago. I haven't really had a lot of symptoms this last month. It's been kind of symptom-free, perimenopause-wise. My mental health is a little bit more stable. My methylphenidate dosage, we finally found a good dose for me. I am currently on 30 milligrams extended release, long acting. It seems to last long enough. It was causing a little bit of anxiety at the beginning, but this last few weeks, I've really determined that it was more the stress of what was going on. And even though I'm still actually stressed out about things, I have a lot going on. I've got a big entrepreneur market that my little girl is doing today that I'm madly making things for to help her out. My hands are completely destroyed, and money stress has been definitely in the picture. And when I'm stressed about money, I definitely feel stressed out, like all the time, like having anxiety. But for some reason, even that hasn't been really making me feel anxiety lately. So I'm thinking maybe my methylphenidate is finally settling. I'm finally feeling like I can be a little bit more in control. I'm not necessarily in control of my emotions, but I am coming to realize that my emotions and my heightened senses and my heightened reactions to things is actually the autism side of me and not the ADHD side of me, which is helpful to understand, because then I won't be frustrated when the medication doesn't really help with those things. When I'm faced with an emotive situation, I still overreact initially and then calm down and can deal with it rationally later, and that's just kind of how I've always been. So I think even on the ADHD medication, it doesn't help with that, but it does help me to stay a little bit more organized, not forget things as much. I do still forget things a lot, but not as much. It helps me to be motivated to do things I don't want to do, and it helps me stay like awake in the evenings and things and not be like as needy to my friends. I still overshare because that's my autistic side, And now I overshare that I'm autistic. I'm always apologizing. I'm like, just so you know, I'm going to overshare. That's who I am. If that's going to bother you, can you please let me know? Because I will try really hard not to, but I guarantee you I will anyway. So I'm just like pre-teaching you so that you know this is coming. This is my way of helping other people to make accommodations for me, and so I don't have to mask as much. One funny thing I've noticed is since I started talking about autism and going down the ADHD rabbit hole, I have several kids who I know very well that are autistic, but at first they didn't really want to believe me. But one thing I have noticed is that my kids are masking less. So my 15-year-old daughter used to always be silent to everyone, and I used to always be pushing her to be more outgoing and more sociable, and she would try really, really hard to do that. And I've noticed lately that she's like, why? And she just like has gone back to her autistic tendencies. I took her shopping this week. I know she'd probably die if she knew I was talking about it. I've told everybody because I overshare. She undershares. I took her homecoming dress shopping, and it was literally like painful because she literally looks angry at it if she likes it, and also angry at it if she doesn't like it, and also the same deadpan face and the same deadpan voice. And I never know for sure if I don't even know if the dress we got, if she literally actually likes it. I hope she does. She said she did. I listened to the words versus the inflection of the words and really crossing my fingers that we got a good dress. Feel really bad if she just said it to make me happy, which my kids apparently do that, so they don't want to have my emotions. But it was her day, so I don't get that at all, and it was really, really hard. And I totally joked with her. I'm like, I can't wait till it's Eloise going dress shopping when the only thing I have to worry about is how risque she wants to dress, instead of I'll know exactly what she likes and what she doesn't like, versus with Virginia, I literally have no idea. But I think in the past, before we were talking about autistic stuff, I think she would have tried to pretend. You know what I mean? Like when she goes to parties and things, she doesn't try. She just is like, this is me. I don't want to talk to you. She'll move away from people. She doesn't mess around. She doesn't try to be someone she's not. And while sometimes that's hard because it's hard to see what those kind of behaviors do to other people, because I am aware of that stuff because I've hyper-masked my whole life trying to fit in and be the cute one, the party one, the flirty one, the one everyone likes, and I'm good at it. But that's not really me. That was my fake me, which has been hard for YouTube to accept as well. Sorry, guys. I was flirty on here and cute before, and not so much now. I try sometimes because I know it's more fun to watch me when I'm not just being deadpan, grumpy, autistic lady. But in reality, that's who I am underneath. This is my beautiful mask of funsies. Anyway, I want to give her a hard time and say people need the beautiful mask of funsies. Sometimes just be nice. But then I'm also like, but why should she have to? Why should she have to? You know what? People like her just fine. She has plenty of friends. She's got a boyfriend. She's going to homecoming. Obviously, her way of being is fine. She's doing fine. So I'm just going to leave her alone and be proud that she's really starting to embrace that side of herself and stop trying to pretend to be somebody else that she isn't. And I'm trying to learn to love her for who she is and to read her, because it's hard to read. It was harder to read before, and it's even harder to read her now. And I'm doing the best that I can. So it's kind of cool to see my kids also, embracing who they are and masking less and finding ways to make themselves do things that are hard and accepting that they need medication for their ADHD and doing better in school, and just so much communication things and all these really positive things that are coming out of me going on this journey, which ironically was spurred by my now 10-year-old daughter, because she was having issues, and we went down the rabbit hole with her first, and it's kind of leading our whole family into this world of self-discovery, which is hard and it's a lot. And the adult children, I know people thought I threw them under the bus, and I'm like, I'm not. We're really trying hard to navigate. And I feel like when I communicate that I have these issues, that my kids feel like that they can just be like, well, you're obviously not going to do what I need you to do because you have these issues, and so you can't do it. And I'm like, no, but I will make time for you, and I will find a way, because dude, you're my child. And they're trying to become adults, and they're whatever. I know this is just an extension of the video 2 weeks ago. And I don't even know if I talked about it last week I forgot what I wrote about. I forgot what I recorded last week. It wasn't a lot. I think I was just kind of not in the mood to talk. And obviously today that's not the problem. But I have a lot to do. I have to leave in like 3 hours to do this entrepreneur fair, and I need to go. So I hope you survived that long diatribe of funness, and we are going to move into the week. So I'm just going to put, like I did last week, it's just easier to do it that way for me, rather than try and lump the clumps together and figure all that out. I'm literally just going to lay it out for you. Everything I recorded this week, anything that I think is interesting, just in order, like a vlog. All the food that I ate, except for things I didn't record, which there were a few, and you could probably figure that out from the macros. I ate a lot of these, which I think these have allulose in them, and I didn't bother to subtract the allulose. So my carbs are really high. So if you're wondering why they're so high, it's because I was eating these pretty much every day. I had a subscriber send it to me last week, if you saw that in the video, and I had a few of them this week, and Dave found these like on clearance at Walmart, and so he bought them, and I ate basically this whole package yesterday and today while I was making crafties. Hey, but better than a giant bowl of popcorn or real gummy bears. So I'm just, letting it go. So if you're wondering why my carbs are high, that is why, and I didn't record every single time I ate some of those gummies. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking too much like usual. This is my real self. Talking too much, oversharing, over-explaining. Yeah. Let's move on to the footage, and we'll come back and talk again after. Rain, go away. Don't come again another day. I don't really want to go out in that. The wood. Alrighty guys, it is 3:30 on Monday. Oh, it's the first day of this week. Hi. I am so clueless, but I am sitting here sorting feathers for making earrings, and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I am having lemon blueberry sludge. I made this with 25 grams of marshmallow rise protein powder and 250 grams of 0% Greek yogurt, and a little almond milk, some lemonade meal, and lemon juice. And then I put on top 40 grams of blueberries and 25 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. I am also having an egg taco. This is something I do a lot. 40 grams of mozzarella with an egg cooked on top, folded over like a little taco, and that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 2 o'clock on, oh my gosh, Tuesday. I'm heading out to the chiropractor with my kids soon, and I'm grabbing some food. Pretty much what I eat every day, my regular sludge with the same macros as usual, and my egg taco, same macros as usual. That's going to be my first meal of the day. That clogging class is kicking my trash. I got out an hour ago and my face is still bright red. I was definitely going crazy there, but it's having fun, I think, sort of. Anyway, it's fine. And this is it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to have my last meal of the day. I am having 200 grams of zucchini topped with 250 grams of Real Good Food chicken nuggets, 125 grams of Lucini marinara, and 20 grams of mozzarella cheese. That's going to be my last meal of the day. All right, this morning we are at the chiropractor again. I brought Finn the other day, but I didn't even show him. I was also with them, and they put me on the roller table, but this is her scan thing for the accident. It's been a couple weeks, and she's still in pain, so we are doing the chiropractic route. Oh, okay. Well, no, there was navy blue ones on my bed.
There was?
Yeah, but then you would have been all navy blue, and that would be weird. Hello. Oh, okay. Rude. Like, really? Come on. I raised you better than that. And we're back. Now we gotta take her to school because she's late for school. And then we gotta do it again tomorrow. All of us, so I don't know if I'll film anything, but anyway, we're doing it. All right, dropped her off at school. Got paper for the door decorating thing. Yes, I signed up to do that again this year because I did so shockingly well at it last year that the teachers won't let me not do it now. Alrighty guys, it's 2:30 on Wednesday and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I am having some sludge today. I made it with 250 grams of 2% Greek yogurt because I was out of the zero, and acai berry meal with perfect keto cereal on top, 15 grams because I was out of blueberries, whipped cream on top, 25 grams of sugar-free whipped cream, 40 grams of mozzarella cheese, and an egg made into a taco, and that's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's been a long day. It's 9 o'clock. I can't even talk anymore. And I'm about to have my final meal of the day. Just having some nachos, taco salad kind of thing without the lettuce. My lettuce was bad, so I didn't have any. And so I have one package of Quest chips. I was out of cheddar, so I have 40 grams of mozzarella cheese, 150 grams of 93.7 cooked ground beef crumbles, 60 grams of tomatoes, 60 grams of salsa, 30 grams of sour cream, and 10 grams of olives. And then I'm also having a mixed berry built puff for dessert. That is going to be my last meal of the day. Hey guys, I got up this morning and there was a sweet surprise on my doorstep. I was like, I didn't order these. I have no money. And I got a little note. It says, "You rock," from Claudia Sparks. So I just wanted to throw that out there and say thank you so much, Claudia, for thinking of me. I'm going to eat these, at least a few of them, and I'm grateful. I'm heading out to a meeting this morning, and I woke up really, really hungry, and these were on my doorstep. Thank you so much again, Claudia. And so I am going to just have one of these on the way to my meeting. Looks like 80 calories, 6 net carbs. Never tried these ones. Hi guys, it's going to be a long day with not much time to cook. I am out still. I am now shopping for some stuff I need for a photo shoot tonight, and I'm just going to have me a Built Bar really quick before I run in the store. Alrighty everyone, it's now 2:40 and I was able to make myself some food. I've got like 5 minutes to eat it before I have to run again. So here's what I'm having. Literally the same thing as yesterday. Sorry, excuse my voice today, it's just weird. And my egg taco, same thing. That's gonna be my, I guess technically, first meal of the day. Chiropractor again. She's already done. Shooey, guys, it's like 10 o'clock. Bet you ain't surprised. About to have my final meal of the day I just finished making. Does not look that appetizing because I made it, but whatevs. I'm having 6 ounces of chicken breast with 120 grams of Alfredo sauce, 30 grams of mozzarella cheese on top of 200 grams of broccoli. And this looks tasty. I am having these. These are little bars that Candace Brewer made. They are made from Built Puffs and like keto cereal. I don't really know how to track it. I'm going to do the best I can, but it looks delicious and she made them for me, so I'm going to try them. You guys should check out her channel, Candace Brewer is the name. Alrighty everyone, it's 1:30 and I am about to have my first meal of the day. I'm leaving soon to do a lot of running around, so I'm eating early. I'm having some lemon sludge without blueberries because I'm out of blueberries. Same macros I usually do, same whipped cream on top. Then my little egg taco. Today I made it with a mozzarella Munster blend cheese with 4 pepperonis, which is 8 grams, and an egg. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. Pulled up to nutcracker practice. I am like dead today. I don't know how good I'm gonna do tonight, but it is what it is. We'll see how it goes. Right, Jasper? Alrighty guys, it is just after 10 o'clock. I just got home from nutcracker practice. I am exhausted. While I was there, I did eat a Atkins Moose Bar and another pack of those gummies. My carbs are probably gonna be crazy. I'm just doing the best I can. Tonight I'm having 250 grams of zucchini noodles, 20 grams of tomatoes, 40 grams of mozzarella cheese, 6 grams of chicken breast, and some more of the little bars that Candace Brewer made from Built Puffs, and I don't know what kind of keto cereal it is that she used. It looks good though, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 8:30. I'm finally home. It has been a crazy day. I don't even know how to keep track of what I ate today because I ate out for lunch and I had a party at Candace Brewer's for dinner. And I was still hungry when I got home, so I made myself a full dinner. So this is basically the same thing I had yesterday, pretty much the same macros. That is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's Sunday. It is 2 o'clock and I'm having my first meal of the day. We are like out of everything, as I realized when I was making my food. So this is a cacophony of random. This is a smoothie I made out of 200 grams of frozen strawberries, 30 grams of frozen blueberries, 42 grams of the marshmallow rise protein powder, and only 100 grams of Greek yogurt because that's all I had left, scraping in the barrel, and some Mio. I hope it tastes good. I haven't dared to taste it yet. Then I was basically out of cheese, so I didn't feel like an egg today, so I just made a skillet pizza and obviously burned the edges. 10 grams of pepperoni on top. It's literally just cheese and pepperoni. That's it. No sauce, nothing. And a Built Bar. That's what I'm starting with for my first meal of the day. We'll see where it goes from here. Alrighty guys, this is my dinner. I am having 200 grams of chicken, 200 grams of cauliflower with 40 grams of cheese, and some salad with 10 grams of Caesar. That is going to be my last meal of the day. Alright, so there you go. My exercise class was insane this week. I tried really hard to film it. That we had a sub and she stretched the heck out of us. And my camera died, and so I didn't have that much footage. I thought I did. We like tried to do the splits. We did all kinds of stuff, and my legs were stretched. It was great. I actually did pretty good with the stretching, and I liked it. The next day when we did clogging, I think I showed a clip of the dance we're working on. It is hard. It is hard. And the girl, like, we just keep going. There's like no break. And so it's like 60 minutes of straight cardio. The first 10 minutes, I feel like I can't breathe. And then I kind of get into the zone. I can't do it. It's hard. It's not that hard physically. Like, I could actually do most of the steps. So there are a couple I cannot do, but it's the mental thing. Like, my brain cannot keep track of that many steps and remember them. Like, it's so hard. I find myself just like, I'll be doing really great, and then all of a sudden, like, oh no, I forgot the next part, and then I'm just like messed up for the whole entire thing. I'm working on it. I know I'm not the only one in the class who is struggling with the difficulty. There are a lot though that really like it, and so we kind of have to go with like the bulk of the class. We had a lot of new people join that have clogged in the past, and I decided to stay in that class versus going to the beginning level class, which is way too easy. So, and I figure whatever, even if I look like an idiot, I'm jumping around, I'm getting exercise, I'm having fun, I'm using my brain, it's all good. It's all good. So I loved it. It was fun. As far as the calories went, they were kind of weird this week. Like, if you noticed at the very beginning of the week, I literally had 900 calories, and that's because I came home. I couldn't come up with anything to eat. Dave didn't know what to make for me. He was super busy, and I didn't want to cook, and so I just didn't eat. He brought dinner up when I was asleep, and I was like, dude, no, put it back in the fridge. I'm sorry. Thank you for your help and whatever, but I am not eating that. I felt bad. So I only had 906 calories on Monday, but then I more than made up for it. Let's see. The calories were 1685, 1499, 1488, 1452, 1780, and 1763 for an average of 1510, which was actually quite lower than last week. So, I mean, hey, there is that. Protein level was 150 average, and so for my calorie number, that was right in line of what I would be shooting for, because I like it to be 10% in grams of my calories. So my calories being 1510, it would have been 151. It was 150, so perfect. My carbs were high, like I said, 52, but that was because a lot of what I was eating is allulose. If you subtract the allulose, I'm sure they would be way lower, but I'm too lazy to do that. I didn't want to do it. I really, really wish packaging would catch up with the fact that allulose is a sugar alcohol, basically, and subtracted the same way, but they don't yet, so carbs are high. And my fats were right in line with 66 of what I have been doing, so I was happy with that. As you saw, the scale had a dramatic drop compared to Sunday from last week. I dropped to 212.5. It didn't stay there the whole week. I kind of was hoping it would so that I could have a big loss. 212.5, 212.5, then back up to 215.8, 215, 213.4, 215, and 213.4. I think this morning, it's Monday now, I think this morning was again 213.4. Yesterday, my legs were really, really swollen, so I was really expecting it to be up this morning, so I'm kind of glad it wasn't, but that gives me an average of 213.9, which is only down 0.8 of a pound for my average for the week. But it is what it is. Honestly, as long as it keeps going down, I'm going to be okay with that. I was kind of wishing it could be a little lower than that, but I know that 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss a week is about what you should be hitting. I'm just not getting those dramatic water weight drops now that I have this lipedema issue since my surgery. I just don't get that as well. Also, I'm not low enough in carbs, and no, I am not going to go carnivore. For all of those who constantly asking me, I will not go carnivore for multiple reasons. Number one is that there's nothing crunchy or sweet on carnivore, and I already feel like I'm dying eating these extra like things like Built Bars and the gummy worms and things. That's a hard no for me. That's a hard pass. My mental health cannot be stable like that. Yes, I do feel better because I'm less swollen and I am in ketosis. I'm less hungry, and so I don't have that hunger anxiety that causes me to eat. But my anxiety isn't my problem. It is my autism. I cannot stop moving my mouth. I know that sounds ridiculous. Every time I say it, I really feel like people think I must be crazy. Kind of I am. Because if I'm not speaking or chewing, I am grinding my teeth to the point where I am literally going tomorrow to get a crack fixed in the back of them. They hurt so bad. I have started seeing, oh, that was probably in this video actually. I started seeing a chiropractor. I only showed a couple of clips. I saw him 3 times this week, and he would adjust my jaw, and he worked the activator, and then he did some relaxation, massage, and he did some like central nervous system help, and of course adjusting my whole body and everything. And it would help for like an hour and a half. I would feel like my jaw was relaxed and I didn't have to chew, and then it would just come right back. Like, it's insane. So I try to do some of the stuff he did myself, but it doesn't work as well. I tell my kids, if I'm not talking, I'm miserable. And I apologize for talking to you children. You don't have to listen. It's okay if you tune me out and just go, just like I do when you guys drive me crazy. Just like you could do right now if you want to skip it. Like, go for it. But, yeah, I have to move my mouth. It is like there's a energy buildup inside of me that has to come out, and it has to come out through here. It's the only thing I can explain. It's so much different than just like emotional eating. It's not emotional at all. Yes, stress and anxiety can make it worse. Yes, hard emotions make it worse. And yes, eating when I'm feeling like crappy and sad makes it a lot better. But it's not just that. It's hard to explain. And that's just when I just suffice it to say, I am absolutely not going to cut anything else out of my diet that makes me happy. For the billionth time, Built Bars make me happy. They are awesome. They're chewy. They're caramely flavoring. They have so many flavors. They're so good. They always come out with new ones. They're puffy. Some of them are marshmallowy. I love them, okay? I'm sorry. They're good. I'm not going to give up eating fun stuff. I like eating fun stuff. It makes me happy. And if I'm going to diet, I got to eat fun stuff to survive. And if that doesn't jive with how you feel, I'm fine with that. Like, if carnivore is your, like, jam, dude, go for it. And would I have some weight loss success on carnivore? Probably. Because I won't want to eat. Because, ew. I can barely force myself to eat the dairy, meat, and eggs that I'm already forcing myself to eat. If I had my druthers, I would literally live on Quest cookies and Built Bars all day. Oh, yeah. And the new Rise Marshmallow Protein Shake powder. That stuff is awesome. I'm not kidding. I'm sorry. It's just who I am as a person. Sweet things make me happy. Okay. Bad enough giving up popcorn. I miss popcorn so much. So much. Popcorn. In fact, on Halloween, I'm going to have popcorn. I'm just warning you in advance. It's going to be my treat. See? Okay. What are we even talking about anymore? I don't even know. We talked about the weigh-in. We talked about that. Oh, measurements. So I did have some positives and some negatives with my measurements this week. My bust did not go down at all. Again. I have only one more week until picture day. At this point, I'm thinking I'm just going to ask them if we can wait till the second picture day to do mine, because these babies are just sticking around. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy about that. But I'm also sad about that because I was like thinking it would be easy to fit into my dress, and I'm starting now to worry that I'm going to be bosom lady instead of stall bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like when people see me on a stage, they're going to be like, wow, that girl got some boobies there. I don't know, maybe they won't, but I'll be thinking it because how it works up here. Oh my gosh, wow, I am really on one today. This is my awkward, normal, weird self. Not the flirty self. This is the awkward, I gotta stop talking now self. All day long. Oh yeah, okay, so the bust didn't go down. But my underbust, waist, and upper hips all went down 1/2 inch. Oh yeah. So you'll be seeing that in the 360. I mean, maybe you can't see anything. I don't know. I thought I could kind of see my abs popping a little bit more today. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. But sadly, my thighs and knees are up. I have been standing a lot the last couple of days, making the crafts and everything. And last night I noticed even my ankles were puffy, and I was like, ah, man. So it's probably just that. I really hope it's not lipedema deposits. I would much rather it was lymphedema swelling or regular edema or whatever it is. I would rather it was just regular swelling than actual fatty tissue deposits because, you know, I got like plenty of those, and apparently those don't go away unless you have liposuction, and I don't want those, so stay away, lipedema. And that's the end of my notes. So I guess I don't really have anything else. And since I've been strange on this video, I probably should go and do my things and, you know, stuff. So I'm trying not to cringe right now. That's it. So after this, I'm going to show you the 360 if that's what you're here for. It's going to be at the end. And right now, I'm just going to say thanks for coming back. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.